Welcome back. We're still waiting. I'm here with Thomas.
Hey.
And Calvin, who's missing board games. I'm sorry, Calvin.
Potentially. I'm not sure what's happening out there.
Thomas, you had some more high points from the Grammys yesterday. Give us your thoughts.
You put me in a mood talking about Taylor Swift.
I know, I'm sorry. Shake it off. Shake it off. Just shake it off, Tom.
Oh, that's a cheap shot. I got half a mind to log off.
I have nothing against like people being fans of other people.
Yeah.
But
I am famously not a Swiftie.
I hear you.
I just don't care.
What were your high points of the evening?
Meryl Streep being late. But it was like Trevor Noah saying, "This is where Meryl Streep's going to sit." And then welcome to the stage, Meryl Streep.
Right.
It was then Boy Genius winning 3 awards back to back. And like for the first one they won, they sprinted down to the stage. And then it was like, okay, we're going to go backstage and take pictures or whatever and like debrief. Uh-huh. But as they're back there, they win another one and have to just walk back out from backstage and then accept it. Well, and by the way, like there's 3 of them. So each of them got a chance to like make the main speech because they won 3 in a row.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So they run down to the stage, win the first one, go backstage, win the second one, walk back out, go back as they're back there again, win the third one, walk back out. that they were back to back and they hadn't even gotten back to their seats yet. Really
yeah. They can't even take a breath and they're winning Grammys.
Another high point was Joni Mitchell singing.
Yep.
Then another high point was Tracy Chapman singing.
Absolutely.
Who hadn't been seen, like who hadn't performed in years. So it was really cool. Really cool.
And like that was a major high point for me too. And like her reaction when the audience realizes that it's actually her and she realizes that like this extra ovation is because everybody is pumped to see her, that emotion hits her immediately. Yeah. And it's like, it's very cool to see. The other thing that I really appreciated was like, as happens when like songs get covered for a new generation, like the young kids don't necessarily know that it even is a cover. They're just like, I really like that Luke Combs song. And I wasn't sure how I felt about like a country artist covering this song, putting it on the charts. Probably would not have done as well on the country charts if it was sung by her. I didn't know how to feel about it being reclaimed in that way. Now that I've like done more research, and obviously the performance was incredible, and I love how like Luke really let her take the performance. Like he was just there strictly as backup. That was her moment. Through the whole thing, he has been like, he maintained all of the original lyrics. He didn't change a thing. He didn't change anything about the orchestration. Like he really respects that song and he really respects Tracy Chapman. And so the whole thing was just like this, oh, thank goodness that it wasn't something, darker that, tends to happen, when you're dealing with these kinds of like racial issues and songs changing hands and everything like that. So
I think that it wasn't just like a song that he like found and said, "Oh my God, I'm going to cover this and I want to like make it my own and make a bunch of money." It was like he's listened to that song for his whole life.
Yeah, but that was like, I think the highlight for a lot of people was like Tracy Chapman getting that chance to come back and like be celebrated, like she should be. Tangentially on the Grammys topic, I want to bring up another Grammy winner, okay? And I'll get there in a second, but I do want to say, Calvin, you got a new look going, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm really loving it.
You about to tell me Calvin won a Grammy?
Congratulations. It's actually right here.
Thank you. It was actually for another country album.
No,
you wouldn't know it by looking at me.
I thought you covered Gucci flip-flops, Cal.
That's what it was. Yeah,
That's
you're right.
what it was. For the country charts.
Right, yeah.
What
Throw a little bit of banjo in there.
Yeah, what inspired you to like try out a new look, Cal?
Yeah, my brother went for it and grew some facial hair, and I was like, it looks pretty good on him. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
For
Can
some
I tell you
reason,
one thing?
When you said that, I was like, Paige grew a beard.
Yeah,
Yeah. His
yeah.
brother
My
Paige.
brother, who's actually my sister, he didn't do the mustache though. He didn't want to go for it.
Oh, he's keeping the mustache off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so that's great. And I think you can take this all the way. This is where the Grammy winner comes in, because I sent you this example before. I think you need to go the full Chris Stapleton. Phoebe Bridgers, yeah. I think you could go the full Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
nice, thick, long. That's what I'm looking for.
I
thick
admire
and long.
your confidence.
Yeah. You don't think you can pull it off?
I don't think I'd want to. I'm not sure
Why
if I
not?
could. It's a lot, I want to keep, whenever I get to however long I want to go, I want to keep it nice and clean,
Yeah, but then you could say you did it,
I could. I just don't think that looks for me.
Okay. Well, the idea's on the table is all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
We got one more thing to cover before we go. It's a huge event happening in 3 days. Super Bowl 58. Does
Wow.
anybody give a rat's ass? Because this game is going to bore me to tears, I think.
I'll tell you
do you
what.
follow the NFL?
No, I haven't seen a single game all season, and I'm not about to start now.
Yeah.
Who are the Chiefs playing?
It's the Chiefs and the 49ers, which is
So, two red teams.
Two red teams. It's the same. It's a rematch of the 2020 Super Bowl. It's just kind of a snoozer. Like, people were so excited about the Lions potentially coming back, or like going to the Super Bowl for, I believe, the first time, and the Ravens coming back after like 10 years, and it just didn't happen. And now we've got a bunch of people who've been there before. So
The Baltimore Ravens.
the
Baltimore. Tracy Turnblad.
I have a couple friends who are like big Ravens fans, and I invited them over to watch the Super Bowl, and they were like, "We're not in an emotional state to view this football game." And I'm like, I get it. Would anybody like to make a pick?
Yeah, I'll pick Jason Kelsey to go all the way.
Jason Kelsey.
He's gonna win.
Yeah, Philadelphia Eagle.
I want to see him with his shirt off in the stands, going through another window. That's all I want to see.
But you think he's going to steal the show?
He'll steal my show. That's all that matters.
That's
also,
cute.
your background screen changed over there, bud.
Shut up. I got a new system, and it's not working great.
Sorry.
Jason Kelsey, call us. Come on the pod anytime. Tom?
I'm going to pick not to watch it. That's my
There
pick.
you go. Good.
You know who's not winning is
who?
Taylor Swift, who has to fly directly from her concert in Japan to even be able to have a chance to make it to the game.
And still could miss it. Could miss it.
I think then get right back on the plane and head back.
Jesus. No
Let me
thanks.
get a tissue to wipe my tears. That's not the pop culture that I care about.
I hear you.
Yeah, and I'm not following Taylor Swift or the Super Bowl.
There you go. Glad I brought it up. Love you, Cal.
Love you too. Always
Bye,
a pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours.
Take that, rewind it back. Ursher got the voice to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go.